Hi there, Dr. Wolfe here. This is a quick tutorial using Python to create arrays. We're going to get started, and what we're going to do is we're going to quickly start out by making a one-dimensional array. So in Python, I'm going to name a variable, and I'm going to just use ARR to indicate the variable name is an array. Is just a good naming convention. You don't have to do it, but I'm going to go ARR one dimensional, and I'm going to set that equal to the following. This is going to basically be an array list, so we're going to use square brackets here, and it's a one-dimensional array, so we're going to have elements. So we're going to do C for the first element, then we're going to do a comma, we're going to do the second element inside of square braces, and we're going to do Java, and then we're going to do Python. Okay, so 3 programming languages here. It's pretty simple, easy little array that we're going to work with for our one-dimensional array. So we're going to check our square brackets. We have opening and closing square brackets and all unnecessary white space there. So we're just going to close that off. Now, what we can do from a prior tutorial, remember we had a for loop. Let's show the items in this array list. So what we'll do is we'll do a for, and we'll do for I in range, and the range we're going to go up to in this case is going to be the length of that array variable. So in this case we're going to use our variable name ARR. You'll see it pop up for us. We'll choose it, okay, and then for our for in Python, we want to put our colon at the end. Now we want to make sure our commands of what we want to do are indented under this for. If you don't indent properly, your code will not execute as part of that for loop. What we're going to do is we're going to print out that the item that is in that position as we go through the loop in this array. So what we can do is use square brackets and use the letter I. So what's going to happen is each time we go through, we're going to print out what's in that current position. Pretty simple. And the only thing else I'll do is I'll put a little space after the pound just to make it clean. Let's run this program and see what happens. Now, when we run this, you're going to see that it prints out the following: C, Java, and Python. But it puts the square brackets around the elements, which may not be ideal for working with these in code. So you might want to be thinking about, well, how can I get rid of those and access the element without the square brackets? Well, that's pretty simple. You just want to put the number 0 inside of square brackets after it, and that's going to clean up how you access that data in this single dimension. So we're going to right click and run it again. And now you see cleanly C, Java, and Python happens. Well, what about a two-dimensional array? Sometimes you want to do something with name-value pairs potentially. So those two-dimensional arrays are pretty simple. We're going to take our first array. We're going to copy-paste. I'm going to change this from 1 to 2. Okay. And what we're going to do here is after the first item inside the square brackets, we're going to put a comma, a space, and we're going to put the company that uses it. So let's go with Microsoft, okay? And then let's go with Oracle. And again, this is character data. We're working inside of quotation marks. Python, let's say we're going to go with Facebook. All right? So this is going to be a two-dimensional array. We have no strange underlines, no issues. This is complaining about my spelling. It says suggest a hyphen. No big deal. Just if you want to clean up your comments. I just do not like having underlines in my code. I just like to keep it clean. So we can loop through this just like our one-dimensional. And what we're going to do here is swap out our variables. So we're going to copy paste that code, save some time. Be very careful. Make sure you get all of the names accordingly. Now, here, we're going to still get the first element, but let's concatenate in the second element for this multi-dimensional array. So we're going to put a plus, we're going to put a colon, and let's put another plus, and then let's put the second element. in this output. So here's what we can do. We take that first item, paste it there, but instead of actually position 0, we want position 1. So as this loops through, it's going to grab the first position. So position 0 is where the C is, the Java is, the Python is each time through. Position 1 is going to give us where Microsoft, Oracle, and Facebook comes out. So look at the name value pairs and how this list works. We're going to run. We can clear the output down here, and let's just right click and run. And look, C, Java, Python, that's our first array list. And our name value list, our multi-dimension, C, Microsoft, Java, Oracle, Python, Facebook. So that's how you do name value pairs using a multi-dimensional array working inside of Python. I hope you found this video tutorial helpful. If you have comments, please put them below. And please subscribe so you'll be notified of when future videos get published. Thank you.